Before we get to the do's and don'ts for the prevention of corona, please remember, you don't need to shut yourself off from your social life, just be wary and attentive when you enter it. Here are some preventative measures you should pay attention to. Number 1. Cover your nose and mouth when sneezing and throw tissues in the trash. Do not keep them in your pocket. Second. Wash hands frequently with alcohol-based sanitizing soap. The alcohol kills any bacteria you may have picked up on your hands. Third tip. Stay at home when possible and minimize the risk. If you are an employee, discuss with your boss the possibility of working from home. If you have an important meeting coming up, try and do it with Skype. Fourth. If you have any symptoms of illness, wear a face mask. If you're not ill, you do not need to wear a face mask unless you are caring for someone who is sick. And the fifth tip. Use public transport only when necessary and be vigilant when doing so. Proximity becomes a risk on trains, ferries and trams. These are things to avoid. First. Don't go close to people that seem to have a cold or flu symptoms. Try and stay at least 2 meters away from people. A cough or sneeze creates a spray that carries the virus. The virus spreads mainly from person to person. Second. Don't touch your eyes, nose or mouth. This may be hard as we do it unconsciously, but try not to touch these areas. Thirdly. When greeting someone, avoid shaking hands, hugging and kissing at all cost. A simple verbal greeting and nod or bow is more than adequate. Very important. Number 4. Avoid flying as much as possible. Air in an aircraft is circulated and could cause infections. Boat cruises are also high risk for possible contamination. Number 5. Avoid public places or gatherings like sport events, festivals or poorly ventilated places. And lastly, avoid frequently touched surfaces, like supermarket trolleys, doorknobs, handles, desks, remote controls, and toilets.